To it today.
What's going on, YouTube? It's Martin
and Christina
from
KXM.
Back
That was
at
such a
you.
mess.
I know,
Sorry.
you stopped.
I know. Sorry. I thought you were gonna keep going. We can redo it if you'd like.
It's Martin.
Hey, Christina from KXM.
It's Martin
Hey, Christina
from KXM. Back at you with another live stream.
Yes.
Took a minute. We're at 30 seconds in.
Whoop, whoop. Excuse my hair this morning. I've decided I'm not gonna touch it since bed.
Oh, I'm stretching. I'm tired.
Does anyone have hand pain? I'm dying this morning. I think I'm sleeping with my hands like in a fist or something, but like, oof, my hands. Let me get to the chat.
Hand pain.
Good morning, Larry. It's nice
What
to
up,
see you.
Larry? Larry.
I said it's nice to see you and Harry.
Harry.
Midwest Merchandiser said, hello, everyone. Hello. That's Jason, I believe. Maybe we go Bill's up. That's why I wrote about it.
No.
Good morning, Jen. And good morning, Victoria. How are you guys? If you missed it, my hand is hurting.
Morning. It took us 3 tries to get the intro.
Yes, it did take us. It's only 7 o'clock. It's not
the
like
morning.
We're here every 7 o'clock.
You think we'd be used to it, but days off really screw us up.
Oh, yeah. And Martin even had off.
I know, yesterday I was off, so we did a lot of stuff, and I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too. I went to Lowe's by myself yesterday, though. That was exciting. Good morning, Stones. It's nice to see you in here as well. But
my boy.
So I think we have more questions.
Yeah, you want to hop right into it?
No. Yeah, I was gonna say we have a few
What's
things.
the worst job you ever had?
We have a few things that we want to discuss first, and we'll get into our questions on the board. If you missed it, because Martin just erased it now, it looks so stupid. It said "Go Bills," so that is why there's only one question thing up here. But it says, "Did you see the planet conjunction or conjunction?" I honestly don't know what it's called. Pretty sure it's a conjunction. But Saturn and Jupiter. Saturn and Jupiter during the week of Christmas. Stop it!
I'm kidding.
During the week of Christmas. We're close. The closest they've been 800 years, and created a beautiful Christmas star. It was so cloudy in Buffalo that we weren't able to see it. I think on one night, on the very first night, in some parts of Buffalo you could see it, but you couldn't see it. I was outside every day looking for it. I mean, I literally found in our house the perfect spot to be able to view it because But then on Wednesday, so Wednesday of that week before Christmas, it was supposed to be the best day that you were able to see it. I sat outside, in the freezing cold weather on our roof waiting for it. And then finally, our one friend Sam from church was like, because I said to him, I was like, when am I supposed to be able to see this? It's the sunset. And I was, so from 4:45 to 6 o'clock was sitting outside. And he was like, it's too close to the horizon, so you're not going to be able to see it. So I wasted all my time out there, but it's fine. It was a good experience. I mean,
Sam, come in and save your life.
I know. Well, so he was like, I'm going to go outside in a few minutes and check. And I was like, you haven't even been outside yet? He was like, no, I was waiting for it to get dark. And I was like,
I'd Darth Vader it for Sam.
Hold on.
Look at me. I'm like Darth Vader.
You are scary. But yes. Hello.
I look so scary.
But yeah, so if you guys saw it, please let me know if you took pictures or anything. Let me know. Send it. A little secret about me is that I love the solar system and I love just space.
She loves a lot of things.
Well, yeah, but that is one secret not secret, but I was gonna study the moon. When I was from 10th to 12th grade, I was determined on that I was going to study the moon and I was going to be an astronomer that doesn't go to space though, because I didn't want to die. But I totally want to go to space now. What was I thinking? Did you know that about me?
I do that.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd go to space.
You're like,
I was going to say it wasn't the only thing you wanted to study.
No, it wasn't. There was a lot of other things too. Blanket hi to all. Are you making fun of me because I was waving with my blanket? We got to see it. It was cool. Andy got some pictures. I need some pictures. I've been Cindy from our group actually. Well, YouTube, added me to an astronomy group on Facebook. She really likes astronomy too. And I don't know, I'm just so amazed with all the pictures that people can get. I need to get a telescope. That's what I need in life. So if anyone finds a good telescope that they don't want or can't sell because it's so big,
yeah, if shipping's too much to sell it, just ship it to us, right?
Martin is quite spacey. I get it now.
That's a picture my friend took last night.
You want to see the picture I shared?
It's a picture of the moon. I'd show you guys, but it's just the moon.
That was good.
So I'm not gonna not. Or...
It's not as good as yours, but that's what I saw. Here, it was a full moon last night.
Little tiny dot. That's like what the moon looks like.
Yeah, but anyways, I really do want to get a telescope so I can see all these cool galaxies and things that people are talking about. I don't know if I'd ever be able to get a telescope that works that well, but hey, you never know. You never know.
I'm in space most of the time.
I know, I was going to...
Chris, you're right.
I don't know if I read it out loud, but Martin is quite spacey. I get it now.
I'm mainly in just space.
We froze outside with the telescope. Yeah, I bet you did. I'm not gonna lie. It was for yeah. Yes. I am so jealous though. Oh man, it was so cool. I don't care if you're not. But yeah, I don't know. That is just a little.
She loves the planets.
Fact about me.
Send her planet stuff.
Yes, but not
magnets, stickers, like. T-shirts. She loves clothing.
Stop it. But anyways, yeah, I just think that was really cool. And it's been blowing my mind that the last time that happened was 800 years ago when Galileo was alive.
Galileo.
Such a cool thing. And then I tell everybody this, and they're like, okay. So
they're like, oh, cool.
And I'm like, does that not blow your mind that it's been 800 years since the planets have been that close?
It's like, planet stuff? Yeah, it makes sense.
I know. I was just telling Martin right before this, we were looking up stuff, and like Pluto's 1 year, so their one full rotation around the sun is 249, almost 249 years for us.
So I raised the question, if we're in year 2021, how many years have they been in? And she did the math.
Yeah.
And
so if you do 2020 divided by 248, it's 8.14 years. So it's only been 8 years on Pluto's. They've only made it on the sun 8 times. And we only did that since like Jesus has been here. I don't know how technically old the Earth is. I think it's like millions of years.
What's
old.
the big thing? Is it the galaxy, the astronosphere?
Yeah, I think it's
Milky Way,
solar system.
But I said like, solar system, and you were like, that's like where our air is.
No, not our air. Our solar system is what all the
solar system. What's the astronosphere? Is that where that keeps all the gravity and air in from the Earth? What do you have to break when you're leaving the Earth or break like out?
Oh, the atmosphere.
Yeah, the atmosphere. Okay. So that's not it. I was thinking that was the word for it. But I needed to know what the atmosphere was. I knew what it was, but
all right. Jen says, it seems like every year there's a super rare occurrence happening. I know every year something new happens.
That's why it's so exciting. Cool. That's why she's all giggly about it.
I can't wait till next solar eclipse where we live. We are in the path of totality. Totality? Is that
like
whatever?
Heaven?
I'm assuming. Oh, not heaven. I don't think so. They're in the path of heaven.
Well, yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Well, isn't the next time going to be like 800 years?
A solar eclipse? No. There's going to be another solar eclipse. Like
I was like,
I
was like, yeah, 800 years. We'll all be far from here.
No. That's really cool. I think you mean you'll be able to see like you're in the path of like total visibility. It will go dark during the day. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't really know big space terms, if that's what it is. But regardless.
She didn't study.
Yeah.
She didn't get far into the studies.
That's really, really awesome. Well, maybe like a few years ago, I know there was one that was like, it didn't go completely dark, but it did get darker here. And so that was a really cool experience to be a part of. But I think it's
over the space junk. Just kidding. What song would you sing for your American Idol audition?
Oh boy. I would have to sing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" because that's the one song that I can jam out to like no tomorrow.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Right.
It is where we are.
But the pentatonics version, so I'm gonna have to get like 5 other people to do the BUSNIESS in the
It's
background.
enough to make kings and vagabonds.
What song are you gonna sing?
Oh, crap. I'm gonna sing. I know.
It's right here.
I can't think of the name, but West Virginia, Rocky Mama, take me home.
Sure, it's Take Me Home.
Country road. Take it away, Andy. What's the worst job you've ever had?
I guess I don't know. All of my retail jobs are pretty terrible. Country roads. It's not Take Me Home.
I sorted cans for a year, like canning bottles by hand. You know how you put it in the machine? Well, this place, you just brought us your cans and sorted them and put it in bags.
Do you guys have that? Like, I feel like New York is like one of 3 states that has bottle deposits. Does anybody else have bottle deposits? Like, are we the only losers that have to take our cans back?
We get 5 cents for our cans.
We pay for it.
I know. I was gonna say we pay an extra 5 cents per can, so we can go get it back if we want.
It's like a cheap way for us, but regardless.
It always comes in handy.
You have
We
to
save
pay
our
an
cans.
extra like $30. Oh, it's almost like $2 on like a thing of pop, and I'm like, oh.
I wish you could just be like, yo, I'm not gonna take these cans back. Can I just keep the 5 cents?
I know that does suck. That does suck as a job. I guess I can answer. Tim Hortons was probably a really bad job of mine, but it was my first job, and so like, I feel like
first job's always gonna be the worst.
It's gonna seem the worst, but it totally wasn't because it was such an easy job, and I like excelled at that job. Like I just kept moving up as sad as that was, Tim Hortons. I was on the high rise, and then I was like, "Hi." Macy's called.
What's the funniest movie you've ever seen?
Oh no, skip that question. I hate
If
answering.
you could trade lives with anyone for a day, who would it be and why?
Oh boy. If I could trade lives. I'd have to say like Kylie Jenner or Kim Kardashian, so I could just like bankrupt myself some money, and then once that was good, be back to myself.
No, you get no money for yourself.
That was my why, though.
I would choose to be you.
Me?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Did it say someone famous? Because you're not famous.
I don't know.
If you could trade lives with anybody.
Anyone.
All right. Moses or Noah building that ark.
Okay. Budget Hustlers has 2 questions for this morning.
Hey.
What was the best thing to happen to you in 2020, and what is our biggest goal for 2020? I like that. Thank you.
Best thing that happened to us in 2020? Stimulus checks.
For me, as lame as it
kidding.
sounds, I got to spend a lot of time at home doing stuff that I like to do. So, like, I didn't have to spend it at my job. I was doing work, like, for myself, basically.
I guess the best thing that I look back is that I sucked it up and stopped being stubborn and started working again because I should have been working this whole time since we started YouTube, but I was stubborn. So now I'm not stubborn, and now I'm doing it. So.
And we're very proud of him.
I'm happy, and it was the best thing for me. I'm kidding.
But that genuinely for me, like, it was like, it's weird because staying home has really like taken a toll on me, but also like made me a better person. I feel almost like I've had time to like reflect on myself. Granted, it goes in waves, but like I am able to like really work on myself, really work on I guess a really big thing is we've gotten really able to share our church through our live streams. Like not this live stream, but like we have increased and enhanced our live streams at the church. So like that's been a really cool thing.
Oh yeah.
Take back what I said. The biggest thing that happened that made me really happy in 2020 is that we've been able to help out so much with the live streams. As much as I am like, it's Sunday morning, I am really excited to always go and always be there. And literally anytime I see like everyone's face, just I come in smiling. We have someone who greets us at the door, and 4 steps later there's somebody else there, and then like you get inside.
I started a new thing.
I just love everyone.
When I see people, I salute them. Because we can't handshake, you can't. Now I got a mask. No one knows I'm saying hello, hi, you know. So people. And they love it, and all these old people, they love it. They're like, "Oh, you saluted to me." I'm sitting there. Hey.
See, I've gotten really good at making my eyes speak for
She's
myself.
like,
I know, but no, it's better. It's better when I do it. What is our biggest goal for 2021?
Biggest goal for 2021? I don't even want to know what 2021's got in store. Biggest goal. Get back to normal with my family.
Yeah, that's a good.
Very distant. I don't like it, but it's just like seems like that's just how it's being dealt right now. I could do more about it. I should do more about it. And come 2021, I will about it.
A big goal for me in 2021 would be to. Well, here's a big one I'm working on right now: is to stop saying sorry. This is like the 5th time in my life I have worked on this, but 5th time's a charm, right? It's not a joke. We went through a very long time that I worked on it and didn't say sorry, and then all of a sudden it just like came up again.
It came back.
I'm pretty sure it happened when I started working at Famous Footwear because I was so scared of my manager, Jackie. If you're watching this, you literally inflicted the fear of death into me. It's fine. Anything I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry for this, I'm sorry for that, I'm sorry to you. And so, yeah. But that's my biggest goal. And stones, no, that's not my biggest goal. That's something I'm working on. Something I'm working on right now. But my biggest goal is to really get back on track with like just normalcy and hoping that like the rest of the world can also like not like follow, but like COVID goes away and just like things like that. Like just stuff goes back to normalcy because
that's your goal.
I know
it's
that's
more of a hope.
But too bad. That's my goal. I'll make it a goal to make things back
to make
normal.
the world normal.
Yes.
That's a goal, Selena.
Let's
shoot for the stars.
Stone says we haven't had bottle and can deposits and returns since the 80s.
Ha!
Well,
We still have them.
not New York because they're cheap. AX.
If you inherited or won $1 million, what's the very first thing you would do with the money?
I would go find something to give Finn to like just make him poof live forever. I'm
All
kidding.
right.
I'll pay off all my debt.
I was gonna say now, realistically, you win $1 million. What's the very first thing you buy? So your debt.
Yeah. Get in the house. That's nice.
I'd probably give a lump sum of it to my mom. Big lump sum.
Yeah.
And then
Same to my mom.
pay off that debt. Not that debt, we just really pay her back.
Yeah. That's I
That'd be
feel like
interesting.
it'd be 50-50 would go to
And
my
I'm not
dad,
trying to get
and then
brownie
give to
points if my
mom.
mom is watching this. We seriously don't know if she watches or not.
I know.
So, but these are all just instinctively like things that I
Yeah.
would have done. It just happens that they're all related to like my mom this morning.
I
Because
know.
it's like, what was the one thing I'm most proud of? Getting back to work. Like, what was something I want to work on? Talking to my family. Like, that's just fun. Any other?
Nope.
If you could bring one fictional character to life, who would it be?
Captain America.
Really?
Or Groot.
Really? No Disney?
I can see all of them in Disney World, and they were real enough to me there. So,
Captain America?
or Groot. Okay, how amazing would it be right now in America to have someone who's just a leader? Captain America. Or Iron Man. Okay, literally anybody from the Marvel movie. I'm sorry, Captain America came out first.
All right. I'm going to go with...
That's a good one. Treasure Hustler. Sorry, she said they buy a house for their grandparents with a maid and a chef. I would do that for my mom too. She hates cooking.
You'd have to get your mom like a shoe chef because she loves to cook.
Yeah, that's true.
You just gotta get her a helper.
She just needs
someone that she can tell what to do, but it's still her cooking.
I know.
Fictional character, I guess like King Kong or something. Something wild. They can go live in
all fictional characters.
You can go live in the
You
jungle.
would bring a beast that tore down the Empire State Building.
Well, he wouldn't be mean in this one. You just live in the jungle and we go look at it.
I guess I would, if that's the case, I'd bring Caesar from Planet of the Apes. I don't know
Caesar.
if he's or not.
What 2 languages would you like to be fluent in?
Vietnamese and English.
Well, no, you got English already. We'll take that.
But it doesn't say what 2 other languages. Whatever. Okay.
What 2 other languages?
Vietnamese and French, I guess. But those are so similar. So Vietnamese and German.
I was gonna
would
say
love to
Japanese.
Understand my dad.
Japanese. Can you just picture me speaking Japanese? I feel like I could. I could totally speak Japanese.
It's because PewDiePie speaks Japanese.
Nah, because PewDiePie speaks it. And then what's something else wild? I'd love to speak like the hardest language.
Chinese. English is the hardest language, technically.
Crap. I already know that. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. I would just do like some old ass, something that's not even nobody's. I know. Something that nobody speaks anymore, but it's like a almost forgotten language. Do you know what I mean? That would be cool.
Yeah.
To be like, oh, I can still speak that. Like people would be like, hey, can you decipher this? We found this, and we'd be like, all right, yeah.
Hieroglyphs. That's a lie. I would love to speak hieroglyphs.
Something like that, you know.
You can't speak that. I would love to write that. Sorry. Arabic. That was.
Arabic would be cool.
Stop it! You can't do that.
What is your favorite sport in the Winter Olympics?
Figure skating. I love watching figure skating.
No, I'm trying to think. What's in the Winter Olympics that I would like?
Snowboarding. They have the luge thing. Remember we saw that at Lake Placid? That was cool.
Like fog and sledding.
Yeah.
I guess like the skiing that's just like boom. You know, they just boom.
Yeah, that's cool. Hello, Jackie, I think it must be her name. I'm so sorry, Treasure Hustlers. You haven't been here in a while. Hello.
What up?
Downhill skiing.
That's what it's called.
There you go. Leave it to Jen. Yeah, no, I love figure skating though. I love watching it.
What would you do if you were the lone survivor of a plane crash? Christine's gonna say, kill myself. So you just be like, I'm not doing this.
See, the thing is like, that would be my only thought in my brain is, oh my gosh, I wish I could just die, but I would not have the courage to kill myself. So like, I would probably suffer, starve, and live the most miserable last few days of my life alone on an island and just die miserably. But I would hope that somehow something in me was like, okay, survive.
I would build a fort, find some food, pray heavily. That's my answer.
Okay.
Jonah and the whale type of story.
If it's all caps, it's Jackie. If it's not all caps, it's Sarah. That is amazing, and that is how Martin and I should differentiate each other because I only talk in capital letters. Am I? Like,
it's two? Okay, yeah. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
So when you talk in caps, your name is Jackie. But when you talk not in caps, your name is Sarah. I was like, that makes no sense. That's so confusing for us. But okay, two people. Yeah. That's how you differentiate.
That's so smart.
Now, people can tell because I just go, how you do. Yeah. You should be like, oh my gosh, how are you doing? How was your day? Blah, 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 blah. You can just tell when it's her. Because I just be like, yo, how you do?
Yeah, I yell a lot.
But
Me too. I don't know if you can tell. I usually get in trouble, but
that's why we don't live stream at home, because when she yells, Finn barks.
The one compliment I get all the time though is people say that I sound exactly how I do in person that I do when I'm texting, and I'm like, you don't understand how much of a compliment that is for me because I've worked on that for years, but I've got it down. It's great, and have different personalities. Yeah, Victoria goes, LOL, Martin. I mean, it's true. How you do?
It me. On way. What is your favorite smell?
Oh, hold on. Treasure Hustler said, hi, I know you guys changed your name. I think we actually unsubbed you probably a year ago and just realized you're still around. It's all good. We took a break, actually, at the beginning of COVID, and then we changed our name towards the end of COVID. So,
is it really the end of COVID?
No hard. Okay, when I thought COVID was ending.
What is your favorite smell?
Yeah, but
yeah.
It's sad as it. I love the smell of French fries. Like when we're driving by a restaurant or something, I'm like, French fries.
What is it? Come on, think back.
Gasoline.
Ding, ding, ding. I love the smell of gas.
So annoying.
It's so weird. I just love it. I love it. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
No.
No. What one thing women do that grosses you out? Amen. So 2 for 2.
Okay, men. I really don't like that it's just like, you're going to totally tell this about Martin, and I'm sorry, but just like fart city whenever you want to fart, and I'm like, it smells in public. We're in a closed car. No. Yeah, I guess that, or it's like not, okay. The one, I guess this is also a pet peeve of mine, is when you take your socks off and don't like undo them. And when I wash them, they turn into little balls.
What's your most annoying thing about me?
No.
Grossest thing.
No.
It's people.
Men though, and like it's not just you who take your socks off. Like Steve and Brandon and my dad all just like and just like leave their socks in a little ball on the ground, and I'm like, they don't.
Okay, men, so stop leaving your socks in balls.
Women, you don't wash your hands in the bathroom 99% of the time, and it grosses me out, okay? And I know you have to wipe. Doesn't matter. Women have to, and I'm sorry, but you should be washing your hands. It is disgusting when I hear you just and leave. And I'm like, oh, that's gross. That is disgusting to me. Or just like disregard the kind of sanitary things. Like a lot of the times women will squat when you pee, so you don't have to sit on the toilet seat. At least clean it up afterwards. Like, oh, it makes me so mad when I walk in and there's just pee all over the toilet seat. That's a pet peeve. See, it's not just you who I'm hating on. Women gross me out. Men gross me out. I don't do that, though. I'm in the bathroom scrubbing my hands for at least 30 seconds and cleaning my areas around me. But goodbye, Victoria. We'll see you soon.
Peace out, Victoria.
But you have to answer what grosses you out about women and men.
What grosses me out about men, I don't know, things don't really gross me out, but I'm going to go with just like pet peeves, is most men think that they're just like buff and right. And it's like, dude, like, you're not always right and you're not always the toughest. Like, just leave it there, you know? From somebody who, not to be like this, but like is pretty tough and sometimes knows their ways around certain areas, it's like, you don't need to brag about that, / you don't need to like be cocky about it. Like being cocky is just like
pretending
something,
to be man.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just like, don't pretend to be a man, just be a man and do a manly thing. Then if you can't do that, then don't brag about it, because if we're up against battle, you couldn't do it. You know what I mean? It's just like, don't talk about it. If you can't, I'm not gonna go up and be like, yo, I'm best speller. I could beat you in a spelling bee. We get up there and I spell apple. That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna brag about that. I just cocky people that can't back themselves up. For women, I guess it's like when they get too fixated on one thing that's not important. I'm not talking about you.
What? No, I'm just kidding.
I can't give that example, but that would be a good one. It's not you, trust me.
What? I mean, you can say it.
No, but just like sometimes
bad.
like women will like you'll be like, all right, I'm like, this is not a scenario with me or Christina or anything, but like guys, you know, they're like, all right, I'm going to the grocery store and then I'll be back in 20 minutes. They come back in 40 minutes and the woman's like, what were you 20 minutes? What were you doing? And it's like,
yeah, okay,
give the man a break.
That's
not her though. But like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I just don't like the fact that women are like that. And it's like, I'm very blessed to have you who trusts me, but it's also like, all right, if your woman's going to be like that, you got to look at yourself then. Are you lying? Blah, blah, blah. That's a whole different thing. But I just don't like when women are like,
listen, I had to accept the fact that Martin could be home from 6 o'clock to 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. at sometimes and just not question it. But also, like,
I give her a call when I'm on my way home though.
One, at the time when this started, like, because I don't want to bash anybody because, like, you could be in a situation where, like, you kind of need to be like, where were you for 20 minutes?
Oh,
you know?
yeah, no, that's what I mean. That's
Yeah,
the guy is
exactly.
up to something if the girl's even asking. Like,
Also, but I am, like, I'm also saying, like, I'm lucky in the sense that, like, I probably would have been like that if it weren't for your mom who was there with me and who knew, like, I went through this with your dad, and, like, I know he's with your dad. Like, it's okay. You know, and, like, not that we ever had that conversation, but, like, there'd be times when it would be, like, late at night, and I'd be like, so bored, and she'd be, like, just telling me about, like, her old times when, like, we'd be home, you know, and I'd be like, nice. And I don't say that, you know what I mean? And so, like, I am blessed for her, because if it weren't for that, I probably would be like, where were you for? But anyways, guys, it's 7:31 now. Really quickly, thrift dust. I totally agree with you. It is ridiculous that it took people to be in the middle of a pandemic to learn how to wash their hands. Blows my mind. Let's see. When people in general don't admit they're wrong so bad. Totally agree. I am totally one of those people sometimes, though. Chewing on their Luigi's. I don't know what that means. Is that like your...
These things?
I chew on those all the time.
Are these things called Luigi's?
I chew on those all the time. Jackie, I'm not... you don't need makeup to go outside. Oh, women, how long it takes them to get ready to do anything? This is me. It took me 5 minutes in the morning to get out of the house.
Very blessed to have her.
I got chunks of hair hanging.
It's great, though, because, like, we'll go to church and she'll be like, yeah, I just showered and got here. And everyone's like, your hair, everything's so nice. And I'm just like, yeah, she literally did nothing, and it's amazing. Like,
I know. But I don't want to brag about that. I am very lucky to have just stuff that goes so easy. But it is blessed for me. Like, I am blessed for that because I do not care to get ready. And if I needed to get ready, I would.
she's not a real girl.
Loogies.
Luigi's. I
forget how to spell it. I'm blessed with that because Martin has to spit everything out. So I
don't chew on Luigi. I get
anytime he
nasty.
coughs, he's got to be like.
I spit like a freaking.
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. That is so basic. I really was like, what is a Luigi? Like, I guess I chew on those things.
Man, something smells like it's burning.
It's probably my legs.
I was going to say, you're so close to the heater.
All right, I'm sorry. Good morning, Angelica. It's very nice to see you.
Morning.
I'm ending it after this because I'm cocky. Well, she is beautiful. She does not need makeup or anything. You are lucky to have her. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Angelica. That is really kind of you. We are going to go and continue on our day, though. I don't want to go too long because Bart's got to get to work. So we will see you guys tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Bye, guys.